Welcome everyone to our live home tour. This might end up being like a home makeover tour for your home after watching this. We're so excited. We've never done anything quite like this. My name is Carrie Salmons, and I'm standing in my kitchen here in New Albany, Ohio, which is a suburb of Columbus. And we have several other of our leaders that are we're going to be going live from different spaces in and around our homes, or possibly on the go, and show you all the different ways that we're using doTERRA products in these spaces. So hopefully this will give you some fun, fresh, creative ideas, maybe new products that you haven't even thought to use in these parts of your home, or ways to have them displayed and more accessible. Because some of you, a lot of these products that you get, you have a grand idea about, but then if you don't know how to have it set up or where to have it in your home, sometimes it's hard to make those new things a habit. So that's our hope, is that we can teach you what we're doing in our homes and how you can make some more healthy habits with all of the doTERRA products that are available. So this class is part of our continuing education series that we have team-wide. And we don't forget that once you've attended 8 unique classes, you're qualified to receive a graduation gift. So at the end of this class, stay on through the whole thing, because we have some really fun giveaways that we're gonna raffle off at the end. And also there's gonna be an attendance link we'll drop in the chat that you can register your attendance to start keeping you qualified for all those fabulous graduation gifts. Okay, so first thing what we're going to do is Trisha Doran. She's going to be coming live from her car, and she's going to share with you about all the different doTERRA products that she uses when she's on the go. And she's literally on the go. So this is like real life happening right now. So Trisha, over to you.
Okay, hello, welcome to my home away from home. I am a mom of 4 children, and we homeschool. We have one that's in school. We have dance lessons. We have baseball tournaments. We have baseball games. and I'm also a dance teacher. I'm moving around a lot. So it's very natural for me to be in the car, and I'm going first because I need sunlight to do my presentation. All right, I have so much stuff in my car because I'm in the car so much. But what I'm going to show you first is, I'm going to list for you some stuff on a piece of paper, and then I'll show you where I keep everything. I always have my pilot diffuser in the car. You all need a pilot diffuser in the car. If you are late, you need to calm down and enjoy the ride. If you're like, I don't know, a little bit tired, you need put some peppermint and wild orange in there. Everybody should have a car diffuser in the car. I use my car diffuser, the pilot, it's right here. And a couple of days a week, I do some homeschooling at someone's house. And so I take this in because look, it works when it's not plugged in. So I love that I take it out, put it in. And another tip is to keep a bottle of water. Do you ever have kids who don't drink a full bottle of water and they just leave it? Well, then use this water, or take your drinking water and put it right next to that. And then you can have that ready so you can keep filling it up. I'll show you some other stuff, but On Guard hand sanitizer. When you're on the go, it's helpful to have the On Guard hand sanitizer. On Guard wipes. On Guard wipes are great. Like if you're waiting for your kid from school and you're like, oh, I'm going to clean off my dashboard, use the On Guard wipes. Or when I go to the car wash and then you do the vacuuming and you look in the cup holders in the back and they're really bad and stinky and gross, use your On Guard wipes. I have also a bottle of Purify here in my cup holder, a little spray top. You can get these from Amazon. Up with the On Guard wipes. Corrects is always with me because it just seems like people get hurt, or I'm driving and I'm like, I have a hangnail. And so I'll put some Correct-X on, and you never know when you're going to need something like Correct-X. It's really versatile. If you are doing doTERRA as a business, then have some samples. I have some deep blue rub samples with me. I have some A to Z guides and some healthy made simple guides with me. I have something that I can offer to people. I also make sure I always have some oils like peppermint and wild orange that are super easy to sample, but I like to have them with me because I actually like to use the stuff that I try to share with others. Like I use this stuff on a regular basis, so it makes it really easy to share. Lip balm. I have lip balm in my car throughout the, you're driving and you're like, oh, my lips are a little bit chapped, or I use the lip balm. doTERRA has 3 lip balms that are really, really yummy. So I use those. Last holiday season, they had some lip gloss. I have that in here as well. Terra Shield. It's nighttime coming up soon. And so I always have Terra Shield in my car. If you have a purse or a gym bag, put some of these things in there so that when you leave the car, you've got the hand sanitizer, the wipes, the deep blue, the breathe, and helichrysum. If you don't know, helichrysum was the first oil that I got for free when I used my points so many years ago, because it's like stitches in a bottle. And when my kids are playing baseball, I make sure I always have frankincense, and I have helichrysum and deep blue with me, and the Terra Shield and the Correct-X, because like if there's an incident at the game and someone like hits their head, I'm going to the car, or I make sure I've got it because I've got it in my bag, and I'm sharing. They're like, "Where's Trisha?" And I share the frankincense. Or if someone cuts themselves, I'm sharing the helichrysum. So have that. Breathe and peppermint are great too. The baby products are fantastic. Like the diaper cream is great for so many reasons. So you could use that in the car. And I just thought of another reason to use the Correct-X. In the summer, when you get a bug bite and you're like in the car scratching your bug bite, put this on it because it works really well. And believe it or not, because I spend some time in someone else's home a couple days a week, Lori said something about, we have protein powders. And I was like, oh yeah, I've got that in the car too. I've got protein powder in the car because like, if I don't grab breakfast in the morning, I pull this out of the car and go to their house and fill up a cup of water and I make myself breakfast. So I keep this in the back pocket over here. And then let me turn my camera around so that you can see the other things. All right, this is my best friend. His name is Adaptive. I use it all the time. In here, I got some change. I got peppermint beadlets. Peppermint beadlets are great. Like they freshen your breath while you're driving and they keep you alert. And look, here's the lip balm. Moving over here, I've got the Pilot diffuser and my water. Here, I've got some oils. So the sanitizer and the Correct-X. I've currently got Huga in my diffuser, and there's my tea tree. My lip balm it's almost out, but I'm using every last bit of it. And I always have a roll-on. So right now I'm using the one roll-on if I'm not using the Adaptive, and then I have this Purified. So I have this, but in here, I've got, would you like a sample? And I've got some information in here. I've got the healthy can be simple and stuff. Or, you're stressed out. I have Adaptive here as well. And then there's more. I'm almost done. Do you guys have one of these drop stops? They hold the lotion so well. So you can like put lotion on your hands while you're out. And then in here, I've got another pack of oils. I've got the On Guard wipes. Gum, because you need gum, and On Guard chewable tablets. So that is my car. I could basically live out of my car if I had a toilet and a sink, but I don't. But if you need something and you see me, I'm stocked up and I will oil you up on the go. That's it. Enjoy the rest of your tour, everybody.
That was amazing. How many of you got some new good ideas for things that you need to keep stocked in your car? Oh my goodness. Well done. I love that.
Can I add one thing, Carrie?
Yes, Heather.
If y'all are taking advantage of the wellness kits and you get those bags, those cool little neoprene bags, people are a lot in here asking about the hot weather. So what I have is that, yeah, Trisha has the neoprene bag. So keep everything that you need in a little bag that you just throw in your purse and bring it in and out when it gets to be really hot and really cold, so that they don't, aren't staying in your car, but just have them in a quick little bag that you can throw in your purse and bring them in and out as you need them. And those are great for that, the little.
And Trisha actually had that. I love that she
Yes,
said,
I do too.
I
Awesome.
actually have that in here too. Okay, so now on our traveling home tour, we are heading all the way to Parker, Colorado with our dear friend Leanne Stork, who's going to show 2 of her very awesome spaces in her home. And I can't wait for you all to learn from Leanne. So over to you, friend.
Super. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me okay? I'm usually on my my computer, so this is a little weird. I actually appreciate being able to share because it had me go through and make sure I was well stocked in my rooms. I'm going to start in my laundry room, which is actually, I'm going to flip my camera because there's no one here to help me. So we're going to, there we go. We're going to my laundry room, which is actually how we enter my house. And my dog is like, please don't leave me out. I'd like to be a part of this. So I feel like this room has multi-purposes. It's kind of it's our entry point, but our exit point. I have a diffuser in here because I have 3 boys. They're all teenagers and they all play baseball. And so they have some stinky things in this room. So I always have a diffuser going. This is the one I fill up every morning. And I love that I got to do this tonight because it reminded me to fill it up this evening. On the heels of Trisha, I actually keep TerraShield in here because when you're headed out, I think it's a good time to be reminded. We live on a little bit of property and there's lots of little pests. Okay, so we're going to move over specifically to laundry. Even though this is my entry point, this is also my laundry room. So here's my cabinet. I promise I didn't have to throw anything toxic away. I have some great just tips. So this right here is a spray bottle you can get from doTERRA. I actually fill it with On Guard concentrate. I do not dilute it and it becomes my spot treatment. You can dilute it if you'd like. I have a lot of baseball pants that are disgusting, so I go full strength. I spray it on there and I rub it in and it works amazingly. The laundry pods are pretty self-explanatory, so easy, grab one, drop it in. 2, if you have an extra heavy load. This is one of my favorite packs. This is a mason jar. It's just full of white vinegar and I add about 25 drops of citrus bliss, usually wild orange, something that smells good. And I use this for a fabric softener. So this goes into my wash where you would add fabric softener, all natural, no need. I have a whole stash of oils here because it's never convenient and you'll never do it. You'll never add oils to a dryer ball. You'll never add them to your vinegar if it's not convenient, because when you're doing laundry, let's be honest, we're just trying to get things done. And then last but not least, I keep On Guard, the old detergent, for anything that I use for hand washing. Right now it's still available, I think. I don't know if they're going to discontinue it, but I actually keep it on hand just so that I can keep those easy access for hand washing. And then up here, when I feel so inclined to do any sort of DIY, I have those products. I'm not much of a DIYer, I have to admit. And that is my laundry room. So I'm gonna flip it around. We're gonna just walk to my bedroom. If you see anything that's on the floor, you'll know I really live in my house. So we're gonna head into my bedroom because I feel like that's another room that's actually really, if it's not there when you're headed for bed, let's be honest, you're not gonna do it. I actually do usually make my bed. I love a clean bed to get into. So here's my nightstand. And in terms of what I keep here, I have a diffuser. I actually really love setting my diffuser before I even think about bed because I love walking into my bedroom and just feeling like, oh, I love that smell of serenity and cedarwood. And it just I love having it already going before I start going to bed. Like Trisha, I think this is key, actually. I keep a full bottle of water there. I refill it every couple of days when it gets empty. But if you are like me, by the time I put my body on my bed, I do not want to get up to fill my diffuser. So if I have my water already there, I'm way more apt to actually make it all happen. So here, I don't like a lot of clutter. So this is my nighttime stash. I live in Colorado. It's really dry here. So I have cream, I have Correctex, and I have chapstick all the time. This is one I make with my this is one thing I do DIY. It's my own lip balm that I make with essential oils and all the things. I kept that out of a doTERRA blog book. Those are my favorite bedtime oils. So I love On Guard just as as a habit, just to keep my immune system firing on all cylinders. My favorite bedtime oils are actually Serenity, Cedarwood, and Vetiver. And then I keep balance in here because my habit is I'm trying to make a habit of putting balance on my feet every morning before I even get started in my day. I have Yarrow Pump, nope, that's carrier oil. And I also have the Restful Oil body oil if I just don't want, that was a holiday item, and I keep that just in case I don't want something different than the cream. And then last but not least, sometimes you just need something on your pillow. So I have the Adaptive Calming Mist and I have the Serenity Linen Spray. And I really can't say this enough. If it wasn't right here, which is right by my side of the bed, it just wouldn't happen. So those are my tips for the bedroom. I'm trying to turn you around here so you can see me. I'm a big believer in having it where you need it so that you actually do use the products and get the full benefit of all the things that you have. So that was pretty simple and self-explanatory, and I'm ready to pass it to you, Carrie.
Yay! Oh, who else is loving this? Who else wants that exact same container that Leanne is using on her nightstand to put all of those products in? I love containing the clutter, and that's a really fun tip also. And Leanne, you're getting several questions about your lip balm recipe. So maybe you can drop that in the chat while we're going, or you can say what you will sell it to everyone for.
Am I unmuted still?
Yeah.
Okay. I would love to be able to say that I could drop in a recipe. I don't follow recipes well at all. Like you give me a recipe and I consider that like the backbone. So I don't have a real solid recipe. It was in the blog book. I can send you a picture of the blog book and maybe that would be helpful. I do swear by my lip balm. I no knock to doTERRA's. I have it. I'm just really, that's one thing I will do a DIY on. So maybe I'll throw one in the giveaway or something.
Oh, that's a fun idea. Okay, I love it. Thank you, Leanne.
Yep.
All right, now we are flying back across the country over to Worthington, Ohio, which is another suburb of Columbus, to my parents' house. And you're gonna get to be with my mom live in her bathroom, my parents' bathroom. All right, over to you, Mom.
Are we on?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, hi, everybody. I've never invited a crowd of people into my bathroom before, so this is a little unusual. I also have Mark on the other side of the computer, so say hi, Mark.
Hey, hello.
You can't see him, but yeah, so yeah, just kind of just have him circle around. This end over here, that is the vanity, or that's where I do my makeup and stuff, hair and makeup. And this is the toilet. We're not going to be in that part of the bathroom, really. We're going to be over this way. So this is the tub with the jet tubs. And then we have over here, we have his and her sinks. This is mine and this is his over here. And then we got the shower. So I'm going to go back here to the bathtub. So I use a ton of oils here in my bathroom for AM and PM. So basically when I'm getting up in the morning, I have a oils routine that I put on oils, and when I go to bed at night. If I'm taking a bath, I love using the bath salts and combining them with oil. So this is the bath salts, and these are the oils that I put in the tub. Usually lavender is one of the ones that I put in the tub. So that one's always right up here. If I'm not doing bath salts, I really also love this adaptive body oil that I put. It's a bath oil. I put it in there for softening my skin. It's really great in the winter. And so that's the actual bath. And then when I get out, I love to put lotions or oils on my skin for dry skin. right? So this winter, I have been using a lot of this Yarrow Palm serum on my arms and legs and chest and everywhere. Love this. I also use body lotions. Now, this citrus bloom is almost gone because it smells so great. I love this one. But I also use the unscented one. This is the hand and body lotion. And why I like this is because I can put my scent du jour every day in here. A lot of times before bed, I like to put the Aroma Touch oil in that lotion and put it on my legs because it really helps with circulation. That's the Aroma Touch. Then you also see on this bottom shelf, I've got the body oil. Sometimes I use this to put oils in if I'd rather use this instead of a lotion. It's kind of just like, what do I feel like? I love this body oil though. And of course, we've got the deep blue Mark. This is Mark's supply. He's got the mother load right here. He uses this a lot. And then I also love for my feet, I love this sugar scrub because it gets all the dry skin off. And then the this is the body butter, really hydrating. So I have these things. I didn't actually set this up for this call. This is how it always is. All right. So now coming over here to my sink, I'm going to give you a peek inside of my medicine cabinet. This really doesn't have any medicine in it except for our oils and things. The top shelves are really for skincare. And I'm helping to lead a skincare class that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. So I'm not going to go into all that, but you'll see that I have the Barrage and I have the anti-aging because I use a combination of both things. In the winter, I tend to use more of the anti-aging, and in the summer, I tend to use more of the lighter moisturizer. But I'll tell you, this Barrage hydrating serum, I use this all the time, especially on my neck. Love, love, love this. And I also, this is a favorite product, this hydrating lotion, or sorry, the hydrating cream. This is my night cream. If you can tell it's blue, that's because I put blue tansy in this to help give it a little bit more oomph and for resurfacing. The oil, these are all the oils that I keep on hand, and I use them for either my skin or for other things. Neroli is the one that this is my deodorant. I pair it with our doTERRA deodorant, but this is what I put first before I use that. And I also put it on my chest. Immortelle, of course. I don't know if you can see this stuff. Can you see this? Mm-hmm. Okay. And Magnolia and Rose, those are also ones that I love for face. And this is my own rollerball. This is for my heart blend. This is a blend of marjoram, cypress, ylang ylang, and tulsi. That's for my heart health that I put on my heart. The fractionated coconut oil is the best eye makeup remover. So I use that every night to get the eye makeup off. And this is my Yarrow Palm that I put on my face. Love, love this. And I also have another serum that I made up that we'll share the recipe for this in a couple of weeks when we share about the skincare. But this has got blue tansy and frankincense and a bunch of things in it. All right, so other oils. These are, this is my main supply of the undiluted rose, jasmine, blue tansy, and cistus. Cistus is a good one for it. This is one of the ancient oils, cistus. You see that? I like this in my skincare products too. I have lemon in here because if I get spills of things in here on this white quartz, it immediately cleans it up. So I always keep lemon. I also put it in my drinking water. On Guard, this is in my morning routine. I fill this little shot glass up about halfway with water and 1 drop of On Guard, and that's what I gargle with. Gargle or swish, swish, and swallow. That's a really healthy thing to do. All right. I've got also some other oils in here. Helichrysum, that's for first aid and bleeding and bruising. Always have to have that around. And then sandalwood, just because I love it. This is one I often put in my lotion. This is black spruce. This is really good for fading dark spots on your skin, hands. That's why that one's in there, the black spruce. All right, and so that's that. You see here, we've got the On Guard hand soap. Toothpaste is in here. That's our toothpaste. These are some other skincare things that I use like maybe once a week or every other week. The Reveal skincare, I love it. It makes your skin so soft. The mud mask, really good for pores. Root to tip serum, I use that every time I wash my hair, especially on my scalp. And then our toothpaste, Mark likes this foaming face wash. This is what he uses. And then his Mavi aftershave lotion. You see up here, we've got a different, I like to have options when it comes to deodorant. So we have a couple of options of deodorants. This is our peppermint soft gels. If you're feeling any kind of a discomfort in your tummy, that's good. It's also really good for lower GI stuff. Serenity soft gels, those are for sleep help. Adaptive, these are the adaptive capsules. I take these first thing in the morning, and those just help keep me happy. The Copaiba, that's a combination. Those could also be a sleep aid or a mood aid, or they are for inflammation. So that one is a multi-purpose one. And then the Yarrow Palm is for skin health, and I like using that at night. So you see with all these things that we use first thing in the morning or in the nighttime. Now, then also there's a number of oils that Mark and I take put in capsules to take it. And that's in the drawer here. So he's going to get ready to show you. We're pulling this out, our little box here of oils. I'm going to shut the drawer. And so, okay, this is frankincense and copaiba. I don't know if you can see that, but these are ones that I drop under my tongue twice a day, morning and night. And Mark, you drop this under your tongue too?
Yeah. Yes.
So I like dropping it under my tongue, especially the frankincense, because it bypasses your digestive tract and goes right into those capillaries, right into your brain. And frankincense is really great for brain health. And so is copaiba for many, many things. My two nighttime oils that I put in empty capsules are petitgrain and Siberian fir. And then my daytime oils that I put in capsules are celery seed, Litsea, and then Mark's got the rosemary over there in the corner. Those are the three that I've been using during the day. And Mark uses kind of alternates between clove and turmeric.
Mhm.
So those are in there for him. He uses this Intune. This is Intune roller. You know, I couldn't get it to come out of there. Intune roller, that's for him. And the Amavi, because he wears out, because I love that on him. Manuka is really good for first aid. I like having this. We can't always get it, but it's like a really powerful tea tree. I have the frankincense roller in here, which is also for spot checks on the skin. And this is helichrysum once again for first aid, bleeding, bruising. And I have my ears ring sometimes, and this helps with that. All right, so almost done. Into the shower. This is what you would expect to find in your shower. We've got both the new protecting shampoo and daily conditioner. These are the new hair care, and these are the old. I'm still keeping those because basically Mark likes those better and I like these better. I think this gives more volume to my hair. And then this is the moisturizing bath bar. I like that. So that's what both of us really prefer. Okay, that's pretty much it here in my shower.
We do have a question. What do you use for your heart? What's in that heart blend?
Oh, what I just was saying, because that's ylang ylang, marjoram, cypress, and tulsi.
Got it.
Celery seed is also good for the heart too.
Thank you. Back to
Any
you.
other questions I came across that I can answer while I'm standing in my shower?
Mom, I know that's a steam shower. And when you're using, so is there any recommendations that you have, even for people that don't have a steam shower, but that you can use, like how you use oils to like open up your respiratory system?
Oh yeah, so I just breathe in the bottom corners, or eucalyptus, either one of those, and we got an instant spa. You can do that with any kind of a shower. Some people do make bath bombs and make shower bombs, and I haven't really done those. I just put the oil in. I got some shower bombs for a gift once, and those are nice. But yeah, just put the oil right in the shower with you.
Well, that was so amazing. Everybody's mind is blown because that was like the most beautifully made over medicine cabinet we've all ever seen. And so many great. Oh, that's funny. Tennille saying no poopery. Well, they didn't show us their toilet area, but they probably.
I didn't, but I do have a bottle of poopery on the back of my toilet. Should I show you that?
Yeah.
I have to dig that up. It's in the basket in the back here. Whoa. Let's see. Right here. Poopery. It looks a little smeared. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anything else?
How many drops for the heart roller? Someone was asking.
Oh, good question. I'm not very scientific about it. I just put equal amounts until it ends up to be, so probably about 10 of each, and then fill the rest up with a fractionated coconut oil. Or you can use the sensitive skin oil. If you're putting it on your chest, that's sensitive skin. So we have that new sensitive skin carrier oil. So I love that we have options with carrier oils now.
A word of caution, when you use the deep blue rub or the clove oil, do it after you've gone to the bathroom.
Yes.
Advice from
Especially
someone with
for male.
experience, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, everybody stay on. If you have more questions that for Leanne or Lori or Trisha, you can keep dropping those in the chat, and then we'll have some more Q&A at the very end. So for now, we are gonna go live here in my kitchen with me. So let me see if I can get my video pinned so I can see what is happening over here. And Mom, make sure you mute yourself. I think maybe you just.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, oils in the kitchen. It's not just oils. This is doTERRA products, okay? And I had to make there's so many products that get used in this part of our house that I wanted to really make sure I was staying on track. So first things first, let me close the chat box so I can see what I'm showing you. This right over here is my oil station. I think probably the thing that gets the most action in my kitchen that's doTERRA products are right here, this whole oil rack. And on the top, I have all those different soft gels. And this is grab and go. I think one of the most important keys is that you have your oils in a place in your home that's centrally located. They're easy to grab and go, and that you can see them and easily be reminded to use them, right? And then right here, I have, this is, I currently, ever since Christmas and this koala diffuser came out, this has been my favorite diffuser to have right here. And the oils that I have been diffusing lately are Abode, the Air X blend. I really love, this is it's called the Air Blend. So it's a really good respiratory support. And of course, On Guard is on rotation all the time in the diffusers in our home. And I just really encourage you to have a diffuser that you like, that you want to keep running regularly, because that's one of the best ways to deodorize your home, oxygenate the air in your home, and keep it super clean. All of the oils are antimicrobial, antibacterial. So whatever you choose to diffuse is going to help clean the air and the environment in your home. Okay, so, okay, now let's talk about cleaning and doing the dishes. So right over here, this is where we do the dishes, of course. And this is doTERRA's dish soap. These new Abode program products came out just at convention back in September. And if you haven't tried them, you are missing out on some of the most amazing product line that doTERRA has. And they have all of these beautiful glass containers. And so when this runs out, this is what the refill. So when you order, you're not always ordering a new pump. This is the refill of the liquid dish soap. And I want to tell you, this is super concentrated. A little goes a long way. And one of my favorite products that I got from convention is this little spring-loaded foamer. So you just put a little bit of the dish soap on your foaming or your bristle brush. And this is spring-loaded with a little bit of water. And I can wash so many dishes and so many pots and pans with just one squirt of this soap. So anybody else that can attest to that, you can drop that in the chat. Also, in terms of dishes, there's the dishwasher pods. And I'm so excited about this product because I was making my own, and sometimes it was tricky. The citric acid and the baking soda and everything, it was hard to contain in the little molds. So now I actually use this glass jar right under my sink, and I need to refill, obviously, but here is one of the little pods, and this disintegrates in there. It's biodegradable, and it cleans the dishes in the dishwasher so well, and I love the way it smells, okay? The next thing in terms of washing is the foaming hand wash. And they still have the On Guard foaming hand wash, and this is the new updated one that came out at convention in this, again, in this beautiful glass jar that you get. You actually order the accessories separate. So you can get a whole set of all of the different containers, or you can order one at a time. But this is how the refill comes. So rather than, even though it's all marketed as part of the Abode line, not all of the oils in them are Abode. In the foaming hand wash concentrate, this is actually citrus bloom, and it's fabulous. It smells great. It's actually a new formulation of the citrus bloom specifically for the hand wash, okay? So I keep this under my sink, and then of course this at all of the sinks in our house now. It works great, it's functional, and it's beautiful. Okay, then there's also, by the way, a citrus bloom hand lotion. So this is the new hand lotion, and it comes with, there's a refill for this as well, and we keep this right at our kitchen sink, and it's very, very, very hydrating. Again, a little, just a teeny bit goes a very long way, and this is nice, especially in the winter time here in Ohio when it's so dry and we wash our hands all the time and get very dried out. So just having this handy right by the sink has been really a nice addition. I didn't used to keep lotion right here. Okay, the next thing on my list and part of the Abode line is the surface spray. So that's another thing that we do in our kitchen is I'm spraying down the surfaces all the time and wiping them down. And this is the new, so you can, they have the On Guard cleaning concentrate, which is what we've been using for all these years. There's a new surface spray that is the Abode, part of the Abode. And this is very concentrated. So you just fill this up, and actually I have found that I can use only half of this little bottle, and then I fill this up to the line with water, and I can get 2 bottles. So I keep one here under this sink, and then I keep one upstairs to clean our surfaces of the bathrooms upstairs. So this little refill, I don't remember the exact price of this, but you can actually order them. You can order like a 5-pack for a discount. But anyhow, I love the concentrate in that all of these refills are aluminum. So when you're done using them, you can recycle them. Even the lids, everything is fully recyclable. Thank you so much, doTERRA, for that. And another one of the great accessories that doTERRA has available finally on their website are the microfiber cloths. This is my favorite thing to wipe down all the surfaces, wipe down the sink, wipe down the countertops. So after I spray it down, I get this really wet, and then it's a wonderful cleaning cloth for all of the surfaces. Okay, moving right along to another probably one of the most important things that we use in our kitchen that I'm always accessing is all of our doTERRA supplements. So I'm going to show you where I keep them. Actually, let me unplug again and take you over to this cabinet right here. So again, accessibility is really, really important. I think that's one of the things that you've heard from all of us, is just having it right there where you need it, where it's easy to grab and go. So right here, this has been designated as the supplements cabinet. And this is actually where we keep our everyday. I have it all organized in this little compartment. So I flipped this open, and then I divvy out supplements every single day to all the kids and myself. And I actually am going to show you really quickly. I have this one. When I'm divvying it out, I put them in these little plastic or glass containers. And so this is already ready for me tomorrow morning with tomorrow's dose of supplements that I have already organized for myself. And then what else do I have in here? So the PB Assist Junior, I have a glass jar of the Breathe drops, On Guard drops, some of those things, again, that's just very easy to grab. The On Guard chewable tablets that have zinc, vitamin C, vitamin D, and what's the other product that's in there? Beta something. Oh, beta glucan. Did I say that right? So these are little chewables. They're kind of like sweet tarts. And I recommend getting these and taking at least one a day. And then we also, this is the stash when I need to refill these little compartments. So it's very easy to grab. And then this is a little section of some of our DIY things. Emily just made a sugar scrub together, which she found a recipe she wanted to make. So that's a sugar scrub. Here is a poison ivy roll-on blend that I have. I think it's lavender, tea tree, and peppermint that's in here with coconut oil, because guess what? People in my household get poison ivy all the time this time of the year. And a magnesium spray that I also made DIY with water, magnesium bath salts, and Aroma Touch essential oil made in. So this is a good thing to spray on any sore spots, aches and pains. And I also love using that along with our deep blue rub. Okay, so that's the supplements compartment. And now I'm gonna rotate around. Let me see if I can shift this around. So we can go over here. I better get my notes. Trying really hard to make sure I stay on track. Okay, so here is the other side of my kitchen, and we're gonna just finish up with talking about using oils in our food, because that's who cooks in their kitchen and eats food in their kitchen. That's one of the main things that we do in our kitchen, right? And it's so fun to know that you can use all sorts of doTERRA products in your food. So first of all, I want to show you, this is my, this is our coffee station. And I love enjoying a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a warm beverage. And so I'm going to show you my favorite oils to use. I love adding oil. So instead of sweetener, you can add a drop of cinnamon bark to your coffee or tea, and it sweetens it so naturally and wonderfully. Also, who loves adding the new Madagascar vanilla into your warm beverages? Oh my goodness, so yummy. And cardamom is another fan favorite to add in your coffee or your tea. You can actually, I have a lot of friends that make, just get a cup of hot water and then add a drop of lemon, a drop of ginger, a drop of turmeric. A lot of people are very into doing turmeric lattes, and we've shared those recipes in the past with everyone. So that's a fun one. And then this came at Christmas time, and it's a baking spice oil. I love putting this in with my hot beverages as well. So you might want to try that. All right, then there are cookbooks. There's all sorts of cookbooks that are on the market that you can find. This one I got from Aroma Tools a couple of years ago, but there's all sorts of great recipes in here for how to use oils in your cooking. And this actually shows what oils you can use in your food. And I thought that was a really fun page. If anybody wants to take a quick screenshot of that, I should probably scan that in or take a picture. But I wanted to flip to the things that I probably on a regular basis am using doTERRA products in our food are our smoothies. We love making smoothies. We make smoothies practically every day. And the products that we put in there are, I love using citrus oils like orange, lemon, lime, grapefruit, something like that. But then I also love, let me see if I can move this over here. Get a little bit closer. So these are the different, there's the protein, which Trisha said she carries in her car, which I think is so awesome. Well done, super smart. So I put all of our, I transferred, like this is the doTERRA fiber. So for our smoothies, we do a scoop of the protein, a scoop of fiber, and a scoop of the greens. And we just transferred everything over to these glass jars because it's functional. My daughter's the one that did a makeover for our pantry, and she had this lovely idea, and I like the way it looks too. Well done, Madeline. So those are some of the main things that we are using every single day food wise. And then of course, anytime I'm making guacamole, I love adding lime and cilantro to our guacamole and salsa and hummus. Some of that stuff that's already pre-made up. We love making our own guacamole, but some of the stuff, if you're buying like packaged hummus or salsa, you can just add in the oils and stir it up just to give it a nice boost. And limeade, there's a really yummy limeade, sparkling limeade recipe. And even if you just use, if you like sparkling water and just add some of those citrus oils just to give it a boost. So many fun ideas. Okay. Whew. How was that? I probably left out some of the things we use in our kitchen, but those are the primary. And it's been so fun for me touring through all of your different spaces and getting these great ideas. For those of you that have been moderating in the chat, what questions have, you know what do you think? Should we do our giveaway right now? How about our giveaway? And then we can do some Q&A. Tennille is going to help us with the wheel of names. And for giveaway, we have 3 oils that are very practical for using all around the home. Purify is one that I use in my laundry room. This is one of the oils that I go through the most in our home because we use it in our dryer balls and in my washing machine. Lime is great for all the things in the kitchen that we just talked about. Also very great for respiratory health. So you can rub that right over your chest. And then spearmint is great to cook with and diffuse and clean, and it's great for all sorts of health benefits. So those are the 3 oils we're giving away. Hey, I think, does it seem like we're done? Do we cover all the questions? Well, let me change the view so I can see everyone again. Let's give a huge round of applause and thank you for all of our live shares tonight. Thank you, Leanne and Lori and Trisha. And it was really fun to be in a different space. I'm thankful to my family that they somehow managed to stay out of the kitchen for the last hour. We really didn't have any interruptions.
Thank you.
And then don't forget, we have a bonus class the first Thursday of June called Business Made Easy. So for all of you out there that are finding yourself sharing and you're like, hey, I wouldn't mind getting my oils for free and getting, basically a little bit of cash back because of all the sharing that you're doing, we will cover that with a really fun, informative class and just kind of touching on what that would look like if you're curious about that. So make sure you, in the attendance form, there's a spot if you're interested in that class that you just mark that. All right. Okay, well, over and out. We will see you same place, same time next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.